Alright, so this time we're gonna replay chapter 3, and this time we're gonna take the other route. We're gonna marry Vee and get her perfect present, and there's another achievement that you gotta get where you do the gear puzzle in near the bridge that brings the bridge down. So, you know, because of the fact that we're basically replaying through the chapter again, and for the most part doing the same things, I'm gonna skip through a lot of the stuff that's the same, and at least, you know, in terms of the cutscenes and stuff like that, and then just go through everything that is different. So, alright, let's do this. I have my save slot selected here for the Vee Wisdom, and I'm just gonna click play and click begin. So all this stuff in the beginning is pretty much the same thing. So I'm just going to skip through all this.
King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne. I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory. In a few short years, I
can't really
had
skip
grown
through this
into
part,
the king I'd always wanted to be. And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
I think this part, next part we can, I believe.
Wait.
Yep. Skip through all that, grab the shovel. And this time we can either keep going to the right and get that achievement again and just restart, or we can just run back. So, I'm gonna run back.
I forgot.
Skip through that. Can dig up.
Buried in the soil was a tiny
The thorn weed.
thorn seed.
Buried in the middle mound.
That looked like a great spot for a spiniferous thornweed plant to thrive.
Grab the acorn, just like last time.
A tiny acorn had been
Put it in this mound or in the first one.
planted.
Plant that. Run to the right. Gonna start to see them grow. I'm gonna push the trellis
That trellis looked better over there.
over to the left once. Skip that, go through. Initiate the cutscenes to save the owls. Skip that. And keep going.
The loneliness.
Skip this, skip this, skip that, skip that. Alright, so we're gonna grab the chicken, the peas, the hat. Gonna grab all the portraits. Grab the coat rack. Grab the rug, so we're gonna have to put food into Tramp's bowl. So the peas first. Then the meat next.
More peas, sir.
Alright, while the guard goes for the peas. Gonna grab the rug. Alright, this time we're gonna put the coat rack on the chair. Skip that. Coat rack. The rug.
What about
The hat. And then now for the face, we have to... Oh, okay, skip that. We have to put one of the pictures on there. So since I'm doing this as a wisdom playthrough, I'm gonna go ahead and put on Chester's portrait, since he is the wisdom character of the game.
Perfect. What should we name her?
Her, still the same thing.
No, that's my sister's name. You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
It was at that.
Okay, we can skip all this, skip all this, skip all this, because we saw this in the previous playthrough.
Grandpa, Mom used
Skip
to
all
tell me this
this.
story before bed. Hasn't everyone in Daventry heard this? You climbed that tower, rescued Princess Vee, fell in love, and lived happily ever after.
Well, fairy tales have a bad habit of simplifying matters of the heart. They weave tales, but love just happens easily and with no effort required. The real story is far more exciting than what you've been led to believe.
So I'm only gonna not skip parts that are specific to V. So like the conversations with her and stuff like that. Pretty much everything else that's the same. I'm gonna try and skip and just gloss over so that way we can just focus on the purpose of this playthrough, which is just marrying her and getting her perfect present. So pretty much all of this is the same as the last time. So we're gonna go to the tower, climb up to the tower, which is the same. Obviously, if you want to see the playthrough in its entirety, you definitely have to check that one out. Where I marry Nees, which is the one that I actually wanted to do. And that's the one that I'm going to stick to as my main playthrough. This one is just specifically just for the achievement for V, which I actually don't even have. Because I've never done it before, so it's my first time kind of going through this. But I'm okay with skipping whatever I already played through before. So I'm just gonna climb up here real quick. Same as before, for the most part. Nope. Alright, gonna keep going. Now you can take your time here, you obviously don't have to rush, because there's no fear of the stones disappearing here, necessarily. Alright, here I'm gonna go on this thing. You just keep jumping to the left. One more time. Skip that. Alright, so here, I have to go on the right side. And then on here, we're gonna have to go on the middle, then this one, up to the right here, and then up. And then on this one, let's go here, then diagonally to the left, then one to the right diagonally, and then up. Alright. Can skip this. We're gonna pick V this time. So go on to the princess on the left with the green dress. Her name is V. We're gonna see how this works out.
Princess, will you marry me?
Wait, hard pass. Hard pass? You've only just laid eyes on me, and now you're proposing?
Don't you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, sorry. I'm nearsighted. All I saw was an amorphous cape cliché stumbling into my bedroom window.
Jeez.
Oh, please stand up. You're embarrassing yourself.
Yes, well, my apologies. My one true love.
Seriously? I just watched you propose to my friend. Over there! Like 10 feet away!
Yeah.
So that's,
No?
no?
Yes.
Yes, that's a no.
Yes, that's a no!
Well, no bother. We shall now proceed with the rescue mission as planned. Princesses, if you would be so kind as to toss down your long, luxurious golden locks of hair?
You're joking, right? No one's had that hairstyle for decades. Centuries, really.
Please tell me buried inside that ornate cape is a
Okay,
real
we can
escape
pretty much
plan.
skip this.
Well, looks like you're stuck here with us.
This is all the
An intro
same.
might be in order. My name is...
Earthquake?
Not quite.
And then now remember, when the earthquake starts, for this part you have to save the V's box, which is on the left, I believe. So it's X. We're pressing X here. So instead of the vase, like in the last playthrough, we have to basically do everything for V and everything against Nees. So,
Steady that shelf!
alright, so this is the same.
Oh, good catch.
Over there, if you would.
This is the same too, but then we're gonna have to save the box instead of the vase.
Lovely. Right there.
To your left.
Alright, so press X, the box.
Nice moves. Quick feet.
I felt like the magic mirror was playing games with my heart. Wasn't watching every move I made. Didn't already know who my queen was. I needed to relax. I needed to be myself. I needed to help clean up the mess I made.
So this part is pretty much the same, except for it's just we're gonna be focusing on V.
Magic?
So gonna go back inside.
Which
Can't
princess
get the
did you talk
vase
to
yet.
first?
Gonna pick up all the
The
items,
takeover, the spot,
just like last time,
an unfinished.
and we're gonna first put
Advance
away everything from V. We can talk to her first, so I'm gonna talk to her.
Hey there. Sorry about earlier. Things got a little... weird.
Apology accepted.
I'm Graham, by the way. As in King Graham of Daventry. As in King Graham the...
Now for this one we're gonna choose Wise.
Wise.
The wise. Nice to meet you, Graham. I'm V, as in Princess Vee of Eastern Kalima.
Is V short for something?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Yep.
So, I should also apologize for forgetting my adventuring rope. I guess nothing was planned in my proposal.
Adventuring rope. Oh, that was a bit of a lark. Rope wouldn't matter much anyway.
It wouldn't?
Don't you think if there was any way of escaping, we would have done it by now? No, we're all bound to this tower by some outdated wizard spell. You know, one that needs some antiquated ideal of love to break it.
I see.
I knew from reading Courting Queens to Hold Court the importance of a good first impression. I would have to choose my next words carefully.
So...
Alright, so for these questions, obviously I have to choose the right ones for her. So first we're gonna ask her about school. So we're gonna press B. What did you study in school?
what did you study in school?
Literature and archery. But I spent most of my time on the field playing snoot polo. I was on scholarship and still hold all of the records. At
Damn.
least I hope I do. Oh, it's been a while since I've been able to check. Where did you study?
I went to night school up north and majored in all things adventure. And minored in creative costuming. Another question, if you'd humor me.
For this next question, we're going to choose whom do you admire the most? So also B.
Whom would you say you admire most?
My dad. He taught me everything I know, and was never afraid to take some time off the throne to play a game of wits or strategy ship with me. What about you? Whom do you most admire?
The legend named Achaka. But that might be a story for another time.
And now we're going to say tell me about your best friend, which is Y.
Who would you say is your best friend?
Why, Nees, of course. We've been best mates since birth, even though our kingdom frowns on it. What about yours?
Triumph? Sir Triumph III. He's a person. He counts as a real human friend.
That was actually a bit fun. Thanks. We still have work to do, though, so back at it.
Alright, so now we're going to put away all her stuff. So we're going to start with her, obviously. So we're going to give her the games. Actually, you know what? Let's do the book first. So the Advanced Crosswords, Riddles, and Puzzles book.
I read that at least 3 times a year. Could you put it back over there?
So we're gonna put that back. This part's the same, pretty much. It goes in the same locations. We're just doing it in different order.
Appreciate it.
So put the book there, then gonna have to go back to her and talk to her about the... Wait,
This
look at
puzzle
this.
box busted in the fall and could use some fixing.
Okay, we're gonna have to fix that later. And now we're gonna give her the game.
My dad and I used to play this game for hours. It goes on that shelf.
Put that back.
Appreciate it.
Now we're gonna grab the bone
Some
chucks.
sort of nunchuck made of bone. At least it was a self-sustainable business model.
Alright, we're gonna go to her and give her the nunchucks.
What can I say? As an only child, I was in constant need to keep myself entertained.
So we're gonna put them back.
Appreciate it.
And we're gonna grab the spear. Now we're gonna go talk to Nees.
Hello. I thought perhaps I could introduce myself properly.
And your name is?
My name? Of course. I'm King Graham of Daventry. King Graham the
We're gonna choose the same answer, wise.
Wise.
Wise, huh? Pleasure to meet you, Graham. I'm known as Nees. As in Princess Nees of Western Kalima.
So, how did you get trapped up here?
Well, I saw this tower on the edge of my kingdom, and a little old lady told me there was a majestic unicorn at the top. I leapt at the chance for adventure. My siblings are never going to let me live this one down. Oh, I hope they don't have to clean my room. I have too many important art projects that need finishing. So, what about you? What brings you here?
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna probably choose the same answer as before. Magic Mirror told me that I would meet my wife up here.
Magic Mirror told me I would meet the love of my life up here.
That's random. And a bit cheeky. But good luck with that.
Okay, now we're gonna put away some of Nees's stuff. So,
I'll
canvas.
finish it someday. Until then, it goes over there.
So we're gonna put it back.
Appreciate it.
Talk to her about the book.
The hidden magical world.
Put it back on the shelf.
Very nice.
And now we're gonna grab the bongos, but keep them.
Bongos. Perhaps they go with the kitchenware.
And now we're gonna go back outside, use the spear to grab the vase this time.
Silenced.